All right, let's just try to complete my opener a little more. What's the word I'm searching for here? Smoothly. We want the opener to go a little more smoothly. It felt like everything I did last game was pretty late.
You have not enough minerals.
I don't know if this is the right spot to put my pylon at, but I ain't tripping about that specifically, like the anti-reaper wall off stuff yet. Got a 5,000 MMR barcode player. I'm gonna just pretend like he's not the same guy because like there's no way for me to know, right? That was a 38-second gateway, which feels okay. I know 36 seconds is the absolute fastest you can get your gateway, but I can't seem to properly recreate the 36-second gateway for some reason. I'm not sure why. Like, maybe I'm doing something incorrectly with my worker stacking. Or maybe I'm worker stacking too much and it's causing me to lose mineral income. So we're going to get in here with our scout. All right, we see that our opponent has a full wall off. I'm going to just go for the second gas geyser now. We're going to chrono boost here. We killed an SCV. That's actually pretty big.
You must construct additional pylons.
Alright, so a Marine should pop out here relatively quickly if he's going to have one. And it does not look like he's going to have... Oh, it was just a few seconds late. That's fine. Oh, I'm supply blocked for my Zealot. No! Alright, I'm going to go search this outside area of his base for proxies. I'm gonna go Stargate. This block on my natural was very annoying. I'm gonna go Stalker now. And it's because I'm going Stalker right now because he went for a Marine first, which means that he's gonna have like a really hard time pressuring me. So we Stalker, we come out here, we search this side with this probe. We didn't find anything over here. So we don't think it's 3 racks, really. I'm actually going to cut workers right now so I can make my Oracle faster. No! The supply block! Rip. You know what? We can cancel both of these and get the Oracle started. That was a bit of a rough supply. But so there's nothing out on the map, which is good for me. So I can just send the Oracle straight across, and we can make a shield battery in our main base. And we can make our 2 extra gateways right now.
Oracle perceiving.
You have not enough minerals.
We'll make our second Oracle, because there's no expansion yet. That was a siege tank. He's definitely doing a... So I'm going to cancel this second Oracle, and I'm going to make a Void Ray and a second shield battery down here. Because we know he's doing a 1 base all-in. Like a real 1 base all-in.
The threads of fate lie there.
Yeah, he's just truly all in as fuck. Okay, so it's important that we make another Void Ray. And then we'll put this on top of this little cliff here. I did make pylons. Okay, well, we needed another one, so. And then we'll chrono boost the Void Ray. Okay, we can stop making workers now. Oh no! Oh man. Well, I think we're okay anyways. Yeah, we're good. It was about as bad as it possibly could have been. That was about as bad as it possibly could have been. Easy. Shitty build. Shitty build. Void Ray. Okay, so I'm going to just go over this real quick because I've been having a lot of trouble versus one base all-ins from Terran, and this is probably like the hardest and strongest that a one base all-in can be. So we're going to start our game off with like the standard one gate expand. We are going to adjust though, right? So we come here with our probe scout, whether you do it on the pylon or the gateway, they're going to block you out most of the time. So what I do here is just attack move at the wall off for as long as possible. I go for my second gas geyser. I make the cybernetics core. A big mistake here was that I didn't make a second pylon right away. So I supply block here. So if you're going to go for the double gas response, you need to make a second pylon right away so that you don't supply block. I end up killing a SCV there. We fight this, but we know that we lose here. And we have to pull a second probe to the natural. I wait here to see if a Marine or a Reaper finishes. And because it's a Marine, I go for a Stalker first instead of a Adept. Because the Adept has little to no value in defending against all of the proxy builds. So if we imagine that he had 2 extra Raxes proxied out here, and he was pooling a large amount of Marines to kill me with a bunker Marine SCV rush, the Adept provides very little to no value in that situation, and I'm not scouting, so we don't make the Adept, we make the Stalker first. I go Stargate, and then I expand, and then we make our Stalker, and we make our shield battery, and this probe, after it saw the Marine here, you really want it to escape and get away, because I went and scouted all of the locations on this side of the map. This guy makes our Nexus and our shield battery, and he goes and scouts all of the proxy locations on the other side of the map. Let's see if I can pause the music real quick, because I'm trying to be well heard and understood. Your first unit out of the Stargate is an Oracle. And we're going to be supply blocked here because I'm an utter noob, and you really don't want this to happen when you're getting one base all-in. So make sure to make a third pylon when you make your frickin' Stargate. So we make our first Stargate unit. We chrono boost it. I end up canceling my Stalker, which is really bad, actually, because if he was doing like a proxy 3 racks, we would be super dead right now. So we make our Stargate unit, and then we're going to start our 2 gateways. See you right here around 3:30. Which is around, this is just a couple seconds faster than our warp gate is going to finish. So that's pretty solid timing for that. I start a second Oracle, and then my probe is scouting as well, because it scouted all of the proxy locations over here, and then came to his back base. So I see the siege tank, because he just kills me with it, right? There was a Widow Mine here, and it killed me with it. We would continue making the second Oracle if it was a Widow Mine or a Cyclone. But because it's a siege tank, I cancel the Oracle, and I make a Void Ray instead. Because we know that he's doing a 1-1-1 all-in push, right? Because he's not going to make a siege tank if he's doing like a high ground expansion build. So we come here with the Oracle. We're scouting. We're trying to see, does he have a commit? Because I'm not certain yet, right? I'm not too focused on worker kills right here. I get absolutely 0 kills, which is totally fine. And then we just keep making workers, and because we know it's a hard one base all-in, he has a tech lab on the factory, he has a reactor on the racks, and he's constantly building out of the starport. We know he's absolutely all in. We just make a second second Void Ray, we make a second shield battery, and we prepare ourselves. And I get a little unlucky here. I should have not used my energy on trying to kill workers. I should have just envisioned his units when I came in here with my Oracle. So I actually miss his move out with his units. I'm going to slow it down to normal speed here. And just to show you that, like, this is actually incredibly easy to hold off. I miss his move out with my units, or his unit move out entirely. He gets to set up on my ramp here when I'm not ready for him. And I have to fall back, and I lose my pylon, and I lose my shield batteries. So this is about as bad as this defense could possibly go, right? Because what we would actually imagine happening is I pop the shield battery overcharge, I fight here, even though he has the Liberator in the siege tank, and he just gets absolutely wrecked. But I lose my shield batteries, and I pull all the probes, and we just A-move him, okay? So our army supply is way behind his, and our Void Rays are not being focus fired right now because I'm an utter boob. But it's okay, because the Void Rays end up just winning us the game because of his lack of anti-air. And then we finally get the battery back, and it just makes our units unkillable. Remember, what you're trying to do here is kill the units that can kill your Void Rays, and then it's a pretty easy defense, right? We kill the Void, or we kill the... I wasn't even paying attention to this. I'm actually, like, not even paying attention. I'm like, oh, shit, like, he's killing my Void Rays, right? But the game is, like, pretty over, because he doesn't have an expansion. He pulled workers to do this, and I pulled workers to do this, but I have my base built. Easy defense, right? We come over here, he just doesn't have enough Marines to fight our Void Rays, and he loses the game. If this was a solid analysis of how to defend one base all-ins from Terran, please let me know. Hit me up with a like, subscribe, and a comment. If you have any specific questions on how to defend other one base all-ins, go ahead and hit me up with them.